Hi, it's James ZABIELA, and you're watching La Casita de Ver. Nothing, no. I went to Ushuaia last year, yeah. And that I just played in a really small club there, so I thought it would be something like that, but, you know, it's kind of much bigger, much more ravey.
Yeah, it was like awesome. For us, it's like, this is amazing because we follow you from all the life. When we knew that you came here, it was like really James ZABIELA here in Comodoro. What about you?
Well, actually, it's funny. My agent that sorted the gig out for tonight, I had a choice of going here or Lima, but I just went to Lima like a few months ago, so I thought, right, I'd see what it's like, and it was good. I'm glad.
Because you are trying new things, right?
Yeah.
Because
I think it's important to go. You know, I've been to a lot of places now, so it's nice to go somewhere new whenever I get the chance.
Yeah, it's because it's so far. And do you like the people? You was.
Yeah. The only thing I knew about this area of the world is from like wildlife documentaries, you know, and stuff like that. And there's this good snowboarding film called The Art of Flight. Yeah. They came here.
I wanna make you some questions about some things. How do you see the global electronic scene now?
Well, it's good in most places. I think it's different. You know, everything goes in cycles. So for me, Ibiza's kind of a bit of a weird place, whereas once that was amazing, but it will probably turn around again. Things just constantly, you know, I guess it's like a generational thing, and everywhere is staggered, you know, so think like a scene of a certain type may start in like Germany or London, and then it will spread around, and by the time it gets to some certain places, you know, Germany or London or wherever, they're on to the next thing, or, you know, so it's hard to say like globally as a global scene, but yeah, I think it's kind of different everywhere, and you just, I mean, as a DJ, you just sort of chase it around.
Yeah. So you are trying new things, and what do you think about the Argentinian public, the people of Argentina in the parties?
Oh, they're amazing. Yeah, they're the best.
It's so different to Europe, right?
Very different.
So quiet, but
yeah.
Like...
Yeah, just incredible. I played Rosario last week, and yeah, it was probably the best party I played this year. And then I said the same last year when I played there. So
Rosario loves you.
Yeah, wow. It was incredible. I can't really describe how good it was. And Buenos Aires, of course, is always amazing. Yeah.
It's a big capital of electronic music. We have some events in the past that make that the culture.
Yeah, obviously Creamfields and the radio station and stuff like that.
Massive party stop, but now
but the foundation was set. Yeah. You're lucky. A lot of places don't have that, you know. Like, you had a Metro Dance radio, which is a great way to get people into electronic music. And yeah, I mean, of course, now it's different because everyone's online and stuff. But back in the day, I couldn't even imagine a dance music radio show. Not a legal one. No, radio station, sorry. Not a legal one. Not in the town where I grew up. So, yeah. You guys are lucky.
You go from a different time from the electronic music and the music in general, right? So now you have the internet, social networks, and if you want a track, you go and catch it online. How does it make you feel about that? What do you feel about technology and internet?
Yeah, I think it's great. I love it. But, you know, I still buy a lot of records, and there's still some tracks that you can only get on vinyl. Actually, I played one tonight, which I was forced to buy on vinyl because I couldn't find it digitally. It was a Rod remix of DJ Deep, but I think there are still a lot of people out there that are purists in that sense, and I respect that, and that's why I'm happy to, still go record shopping.
You have to add to the new times,
Yeah. Well, you don't have to, but
no, you don't have to, right?
Yeah. A lot of people,
like a new wave.
a lot of people don't, and make a career out of that. I always think that I got sort of one foot in the past, one foot in the future. That's somewhere in the middle. I feel, in many regards.
Can you tell us how you started? I know how you started because I know you, but tell the people how you started with the music.
Well, I guess I got into electronic music through my father, who was he used to work in a record shop, and he was in charge of buying in all the techno music. So I went and did my school work, like a work placement, when I was at school. When I was 15, I used to work in the record shop with him, and then I got a job there on a Saturday every week, and that's kind of how I got into electronic stuff.
That blew your mind. What's amazing?
I don't know if it sort of was slowly. I got into it
really,
because I was resistant because my dad.
Really?
Yeah, because my dad liked it. It was like, I like bands and stuff, and my dad was playing this like repetitive drum machine music, which I was opposed to at first.
Do you have some advice for people who want to start DJing and people that start making a name in the industry?
I think that these days you have to make music or be doing something really unique performance-wise to get noticed. So yeah, my advice would be to you don't have to spend loads of money. You can get like a cheap-ish controller, like even Pioneer make these ones now, which are basically like the CDJ but all like in one unit. And when you go into a club for the first time, you know what you're doing because you've played on the sort of bedroom version. So yeah, my advice would be to like make music, don't spend loads of money, like watch YouTube videos, learn. So much you can learn just by watching YouTube. I do it, I go on YouTube and like if I get stuck on something and I want to learn about, I don't know, compression or something weird. So that's my advice.
I have a question. What was do you have a best night of your life? You say, this was my best night in my life.
No, I don't think so. There's a few that I can remember. So to say one, it would be difficult. To pinpoint one. Yeah, I've been doing it quite a while now. So.
What's the place you like more? You say, I like this place because it's.
Well, yeah, I think I think probably, Rosario or Buenos Aires are definitely up there. I like to play in Romania as well. Bucharest is a good place. There's quite a few places in Eastern Europe and stuff.
So another question is like, how do you manage the fame and the life of DJs, right? Because you are touring nightlife. Do you take care of someone?
I try to. It's not like I'm famous or anything. Although it's really weird. Sometimes, like, in a really random place, someone will come up to you and say, "Oh, you're such and such." But it'll be somewhere super weird. So that's not really an issue. I think with DJing, it's a good level of fame. It's not like you're you can't leave the hotel or anything. I always am going for a walk all the time.
You have a normal life in Southampton.
Yeah, exactly. But I try and these days I try and eat well, go to the gym.
You take care of your
A little bit, yeah. I've been in Buenos Aires all week, and I went to the gym in the hotel a couple of times. Yeah, got my smelly shorts in my bag.
It's important.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, well, I'm getting older now, so I have to.
How do you choose your tracks for the night? How do you make selection of tracks?
I usually what I do is I make a load of playlists and I take about twice as many. I put into those playlists about twice as many tracks as I'll need, because if you go right, I'm gonna choose these tracks and just have enough for the night, people might not like what you're gonna do. So
you change
yeah.
in the middle of the night.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I think tonight I had a bunch of playlists, probably 6 or 7 playlists with 12 tracks in each, because I like to rather than scroll through loads of text and get sucked into the screen, I have loads of little playlists. So yeah, it allowed me to see what's working and what's not working, I think. And also, when you think back to when I used to play records, you could only take so many records, the amount that you could carry with you. So I think now you can obviously have almost an infinite amount of music with you. Yeah, and how do you choose when you've got thousands of tracks to choose from? So I think it's better to take less, but you need to take enough to be able to change direction. Yeah. I don't know. It's just I'm a massive nerd. So yeah. I started doing it one day, and then other people started doing it back, and then that was it. And I'm more into Star Wars, so that's what makes it. It's sort of ironic. Yeah.
As a DJ, most of the DJs playing with 2 tracks, maybe 3 tracks, and you have a album.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing to try for the beginners? Something new, something original?
Yeah, this kind of goes back to what I was saying about nowadays you either have to be making music or prolifically, putting out a lot of stuff all the time, or when you perform you have to be doing something to get noticed. And I think that that's probably where that stems from for me, in terms of, I just started doing it because I'm into toys and messing around, but I think it's definitely been an attribute to some success that I've had. So yeah, that's I think it's important to be unique, because the thing is, technology now allows you to just press sync button, put the fader up. So
you have a lot of people that make the same thing.
Yeah. So I'd rather completely fuck a mix up than press the sync button. But yeah, so it allows you to do more. So you should do more, right?
You have the tools, you have to use.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Can you tell us about something very funny for me? It's really amazing and funny. The Star Trooper customs.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. So there's this thing called the 501st Legion, and they're a professional costuming group. And they do a lot of troops. It's called so you go around trooping and raising money for charity and stuff like that. Oh. So that's me and my friends. We've all got these stormtrooper armors and movie quality ones. And we've joined this 501st thing, so we haven't actually done any troops yet. Well, 2 of us have, and 2 of us are still being lazy. But I'm going to get into it. And then, you go around shopping centres and hospitals and Comic-Con, and, they're the ones, the 501st are the ones that get approached by Disney and to do official promo launches for Star Wars, standing outside the movie theatre and stuff like that. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to get into next.
Okay, James. La casita. La Casita TV.
So you're watching La Casita.
You're watching La Casita TV. I'm Chen Zabiela. La Casita TV. TV.
That's hard.
It's difficult, man, yeah.
Casita de Ver. Everyone's going to be laughing at me when they watch this back. Right, ready? Hi, it's James ZABIELA, and you're watching La Casita de Ver. Nailed it!